Bridges going at Mamukelashvili. No. Towns crashing the glass. Couldn't put it in. Up ahead. Hepburn. Mamukelashvili now. Penetrating. Oh, swatted by Anunoby.
But hands by OG to time that one.
Bridges in the corner. The Raptors shot 57% in that first quarter. The Knicks shot 65%. Shot clock winding down. Anunoby in the lane. Pull up. Jay drops.
Tough turnaround jumper. Just a strong move for OG as the buzzer sounds.
2-point ball game. Barnes from deep. No good. And here comes the Knicks the other way. 13th three-point attempt already for the Raptors as Hart gets the lane to tie this one up. And that is a quick timeout. Surrounded, forced to give it up. Walter won't take the three. Shot clock to 3. Finds a cutting Grady Dick. Blocked by OG Anunoby. Anunoby right in the chest of Chucky Hepburn.
Grady shaken up a little bit as he landed awkwardly, but man, did that was in their defensive prowess, how teams attack those guys. But these guys on the wings, they are vultures.
Third game back for Anunoby after he missed 9 with a hamstring injury. Time now for a live update presented by FanDuel. We see the point spread and over/under odds. And Anunoby good at the free throw line. And the Knicks back on top. Knicks have reached the knockout round all 3 years of Emirates NBA Cup action, but they have not advanced to Vegas. Hepburn in the deep corner, surrounded now, gave it up to Barnes. Barnes spinning out of trouble and threw it down.
Hepburn had to put a little bit of sizzle on that pass. Almost got stolen, and then Scotty opened on the baseline for the finish.
Kolek almost lost the handle. Good defensive pressure here by the Raptors. Again, 8th in defensive rating. Towns working on Walter. Splits the double and got the lay. Second field goal for Karl-Anthony Towns. Hepburn forced to kick it out. Stolen by Kolek. Up ahead. Hart broken up. No, he's fouled by Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, Jacoby Walter, and Grady Dick out there. Kolek to the rim.
A good play by Mike Brown to draw it up so that Kolek could get to his left hand, and Hepburn not able to catch up with that burst of speed from Tyler.
Poeltl. Hand off to Barnes. Barnes just 4 points in the early going. Grady Dick off the heel. Knicks by 4. Anunoby finds a cutting Hart, broken up, stolen. Barnes the other way. Gonna challenge Towns. Swatted out of bounds by Towns. Look out, third row.
Man, that's great timing by Karl-Anthony Towns. I thought.
8:12 to go. A.J. Lawson in for Toronto. Pass out to Barnes. Lawson in the corner, no hesitation, can't get it to go. Good clear out there by Towns for the board. Knicks' largest lead so far tonight has been 5. Largest lead for the Raptors was 6. Clarkson with the left. Knicks have outscored the Raptors 12-2 so far here in the second.
Well, the bad news for the Raptors is Jalen Brunson's not on the court. So this is an area where they should try to stretch.
Another rejection. Knicks running behind the back. Clarkson penetrating, split the defense. Wild shot won't go, but he earns a trip to the line. If that's on Barnes, that's his 3rd. Back out there on the floor for the Raptors. Jalen Brunson on the floor for the Knicks. Ingram into Poeltl. And Poeltl diving on the floor for it. Toss out to Ingram. Ingram on the drive, hanging, can't hit. Good verticality from Towns. Outside look, Barnes. He'll penetrate. Downhill with the two-hand flush.
Great hustle by Jakob Poeltl. Again, we talked about them rebounding both ways. He collects the ball, saves the possession, and then Scotty taking care of business.
Brunson with a 20-point first quarter. In the last 30 years, just 3 Knicks players have scored 20 in an opening quarter, and Brunson picking up where he left off. That company includes Carmelo Anthony and Julius Randle. Brunson's done it now 4 times. This is a mid-range J from Barnes, won't go. 49-43, New York on top. Brunson over to Towns. Approaching the midway mark of the second quarter. Towns fouled.
The foul, unfortunately, and Cat will get to the free throw line.
Towns' overall efficiency is down this season, but he has picked it up in the last few ball games. Missing on that first free throw. He's shooting 57% from the floor. 50% from downtown in his last 3 games.
What's been strange this year, Grady, for Cat is the road home split on the 3-point shooting. He's close to 42% at home, but just shooting 25% from 3 on the road. So not quite dialed in when they're away from MSG.
Kind of a microcosm of their play overall on the road so far this season. 3 games below 500 when they're away from Madison Square Garden. Barnes sees a double momentarily, now backing down hard. And the lane blocked from behind by Bridges. Hard forced to slow things down. Towns penetrating. Oh, the flush! Bodega Cat! 9-point advantage for New York. Poeltl, no good. Rebound secured by Brunson. They can go up by double figures here. Brunson, floater, money. Timeout, Toronto.
Examples being Thanksgiving spent together, not just by the team, but their extended families, the coaches' families, everyone spending time together. The little details of going to the Blue Jays World Series for inspiration, of course, creating those whispers around the franchise and something they're trying to replicate what happened in 2019. Even the 7 days they spent in Madrid, I wish I was there myself in terms of enjoying the sunshine. But that big games and that togetherness is all identified by a perfect opportunity. And nothing's better, nothing signifies a family trip than a trip to Vegas. They know they've got some work to do, but they're trying to build for this franchise in the right direction.
Yeah, and I think the whole part about the rebuild, Grady, is the fact that they're still learning each other. A curious signing with Jakob Poeltl in the middle, committing to him for the next 4 years at the center position. But for the rest of this roster, they're looking at them, they're evaluating what they bring to the table, and so far ahead of schedule at 15-10 so far this year.
No good from the outside for OG Anunoby. The Raptors in this quarter just 2 for 14 shooting. Shed. Now surveying the floor around a Barnes screen. Shed, the runner, won't go. That ball ricochets out of bounds, and it's going to be Knicks ball. We'll make it 6.
Okay, 6.
Just those 2 field goals and the free throws.
I feel better.
Here's Brunson outside. Clarkson in the corner. Left it short. Mitchell Robinson is an offensive rebound machine. More second chance points for the Knicks. Ingram leaves it for Poeltl. Poeltl off window for 2.
Well, good response. They can't let the Knicks keep piling these points up. And I think we're going to start looking at Darko doing the foul. We're at 18% on the season.
So Hacker Robinson is being implemented right now by Toronto.
I like the alliteration, Grady. Obviously, they have 1:44 still to do this to the 2-minute mark in the quarter, and there's 2 missed free throws.
So it works there. Here's Ingram the other way from downtown. No good. And a rebound secured by the Knicks. We'll see if they foul again. And there's Jamal Shed with another foul. his second. And so Mitchell Robinson will go back to the charity stripe. Again, now 3 for 19 on the season. And look at Shed making sure.
With referees is when they're having to intentionally foul somebody. They're running down the court. Please watch me. I'm going to foul. Let's cooperate on this together. Shed making sure to get that foul call.
There's a made free throw. Again, the ultimate theory here is that he's going to get in a rhythm. You get him enough free throw attempts, he's going to, got enough practice shots. Stay tuned for the half presented by AT&T. In studio, Taylor Rooks, Steve Nash, Blake Griffin, Udonis Haslem, John Wall making his studio debut. That's all coming up at the half. Breaking this one down. And 1 of 2 at the line for Robinson. And a foul is called on Jordan Clarkson. And you asked him the question about who has surprised him since he's taken over as coach, and he went right to Mitchell Robinson and what he does on the offensive glass.
Talked about his offensive glass, talked about his arms and his length, just saying, man, I watch these things unfold every night. He's been pretty awesome on that end.
Shot clock winding down on Ingram. Too long on the shot attempt. They are continuing to struggle. Their field goal percentage looks like Mitchell Robinson's free throw percentage here in the second.
Wow.
Towns swatted by Abaji. He got it back. It rims out. Towns stand with it, put it up and in.
Toronto scrapping, but Karl-Anthony Towns in the right spot to finish that one off. It feels like the Raptors' tempo on offense is completely missing, devoid of what we saw in the first quarter.
Abaji, no. They're also 0 for 7 from downtown here in this second quarter after knocking down 4 triples in the first. Raptors want to double on Brunson to get it out of his hands. Clarkson working on Shed. Tough shot. Got it to go. Jordan Clarkson. 6 points off the bench.
As good as you could play it from Shed there, just bodied up and square. Just a tough finish from Clarkson.
Anunoby breaking it up. Anunoby had the tongue out there on the flush. All New York 63-47 under 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. They have completely taken the air out of the building. Another turnover. Clarkson taking his time. Looking to get shifty. Caught in the air. Skip pass to Brunson. Extra pass. Anunoby. The pump. Fire. Can't hit. Bridges there. Sneaks in there for the lay.
Watching their team, trying to urge them on, and just nothing happening for the Raptors on the offensive end.
Only 8 points in the period for Toronto. Shed make it 11 now in the quarter for the Raptors. They've been outscored 30-11 in the period. First connect from downtown since the opening frame. Brunson, crossover, rises and hits. 26 for Jalen Brunson. He's averaging 28 on the season. Pirtle. Hand off to Barnes, back to Pirtle. Pirtle put it through. Shot clock off for New York.
And Darko's going to have to go back to the drawing board, try to find some energy from this Raptor team and regain some confidence here as New York is taking it all away here in the second.
Got discouraged quick. Anunoby for 3. No. Got his own. Anunoby inside. Fouled with 4:10.